If a man came along, let's say y'all both make $500K a year. He's making $70K. He got a business plan. He got a vision. He's working towards that day in and day out. And you would have to look up at him on all the intangible. Does he get a
I'm gonna just start by saying, first of all, that it's crazy that in 2025 we still having this conversation, but it's because some of the nature of this world is so outrageous and the things that are going on right now are so egregious that we have to keep having a conversation. It just is what it is. But it just is what it is.
chance?
No. I would rather be single. This is the
I'm not gonna keep pausing. I'm gonna let them cook, but I respect the honesty. You gotta hate it or love it. You gotta respect the honesty. Look, man, when they're honest, when they let you know, when they're blunt about it, then you know how to deal with them and you know how to proceed moving forward. Don't be mad at it. Just appreciate it.
thing.
Wow.
Let me tell you why. I have gotten to a certain point because I've built to a certain point. I am disciplined in everything. I'm disciplined in relationship with God, in my emotions, in my mentality, in my energy, in my body, and how I eat. I am very disciplined. And so I would expect that a man is the same thing. Because when you're disciplined, whatever you do the most is what compounds in your life. Why would I not give a shot to a person that makes $70,000 a year? I could put you on. Hell, I could even hire you. Come on, let's work together. We could do all of that. But as far as my man, because this is the thing, I refuse to give into a life where I start to feel like I can't have it all.
That's where the insatiableness and
Look, I'm just saying, man, that there's a saying that if you let people talk long enough, they expose themselves, and it's what it is. This Sarah, in case you don't know, I was familiar with her from her Country Wayne skits. You know what I mean? But she's a decently attractive woman. But recently she's been going around the internet going viral because she's been she's been giving relationship advice. She's doing the same thing that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is doing. I think they even collab one time. Well, we see what the situation with Cheyenne Bryant and we see how she's getting exposed. And this is kind of like the same thing because these people, when you really think about it, they talk nonsense. It's nonsense. Nobody can have it all. I don't care who you are. And encouraging women, because women are going to look up to you. They're going to look up to you. Encouraging women to practice this type of delusion, I don't think is responsible. And I'm sorry. That's just my opinion on it.
and the gluttony, because if you already have it all, why do you need a man to give you more? Like, that's the part of the conversation that I just cannot fully understand.
Technically, she's right. If you have it all as a woman, then technically you would settle for a man just based off of love and personality and comfort. You wouldn't care what he brings to the table if you had it all.
It's not love that they want.
Maybe it's not.
Let me finish.
Why does money have to be null and void of love?
I think it's because y'all keep going to money. Like y'all don't really chime on like the other intangibles as much. It's mostly about the money.
But that's other tangibles. It's whole. It's all of it. If you're missing one, you can't rank one out on the scale of 1 to 10. In my lifestyle, in people that I know, I don't really know any people that make $70,000 a year.
Of course, because you're in Atlanta doing skits with Country Wayne. Of course. You know how much money that they are making doing just that Facebook stuff alone? Let's not talk about their other projects. Like, come on. That's so disingenuous, man.
What about a high school teacher who loves the kids in his community, who's not on that money shit? He wants to serve.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that I am around on a daily basis, the people that I call on my phone. It's different. So I will say my vantage point for what success looks like monetarily speaking is exponentially different than most people. I understand that. And I'm not here to wrong or shame the person that makes $70,000, because the truth is every single person deserves love. But
that's fair and that's valid. That's fair and that's valid. Her standards, people are allowed to have their standards. What I'm pointing out is that it's creating a mindset of delusion amongst other women who think the same thing. These women these average, regular women who don't deserve anything but feel entitled to it all. You feel entitled to it all. I'm gonna be real with you. If you're a woman, you're a millionaire, you working, you grinding. Look, I mean, you doing what you gotta do, right? You doing what you gotta do.
Tasia said, that's not going to happen with me because I live in a space where I want to follow the leadership of my man. I want my man to make the decisions inside of my household. It's not about a dollar amount. It's not, oh, okay. No, it's not.
Hold on. Objection, Your Honor. Objection. No, seriously. Like, hold on. Wait a minute. Now, this is what we're talking about and what we always see when we have these people that are building their platforms and going viral off of throwing together a bunch of talking points. But what they're saying, when you actually get to the nitty-gritty of it, it doesn't make any sense. Let's actually listen to what she just said. She just said she says that a man that makes $70,000 salary is not enough for her. He's not going to be able to do. She said she would hire him. She said you could be around her. She said, but you can't be her man. You know why? Because she needs a man that leads the household. She needs to follow the household, right? So anybody with common sense would say, oh, so that means that you only follow a man based off of how much money he makes, right? So then she says, no, because it's about the qualities, the leadership, the household, the discipline, my conviction about certain things and all that kind of stuff. But wait a minute. What the French toast does that have to do with money? What does his salary have to do with his character or his traits or his ability to be a man? I don't want to talk
in
about
other ways.
No,
and with finances,
you've got
even if
to
you make
lead
more.
the household. You can, look, money doesn't buy.
What you're essentially saying, look, I hate to, spoiler alert, essentially what she's saying is, and she's not honest, that's why I say they're exposing themselves. These undercover chameleons, hyenas, whatever you want to call them, what they're doing is they're exposing themselves. Let them talk. Don't try to shut them up. Don't try to deplatform them. Look, what she just said, without realizing what she said, is that she's only willing to submit to a man based off of the dollar amount in his pocket, in his account, his worth. If you aren't worth what she perceives to be her ideal man, and she said it herself, she wants it all. If you aren't that, she can't submit to you. So her submission can be bought. So like I said, even with these women who think that it be sounding good. Look, let's just tell the truth. It sounds good. But no. I'm sorry. Let those that have ears listen.
It won't buy you happiness, but it buys you options.
Exactly.
This is the question. The question I want to ask in fairness.
These people just got money.
Hold
They
on.
don't even, the people who think they got money don't even have no brand.
Let me ask you the question.
I disagree with you because I know the people.
Guys, I would love to hear that full conversation, but this is only a snippet. But I just find that real funny, real funny, because like a lot of these women, when you hear them talk, it just they go over on themselves. I'm telling you, it's insane. It's insane, and it doesn't make sense. I'm all for letting these women go. Let them go viral trying to be relationship coaches and gurus because they saw it prosper for Kevin Samuels and they saw it prosper for Kendra G, and they think that they can do it. I'm sorry. Look, I ain't got no problem with Sarah. I like her. I'm a fan. I watch Country Wayne's skits almost every day. Don't mean that what she said is not nonsense. And it makes sense at the same time. She has some valid points, but it's the cohesion of the whole thing. It's the sentiment of the whole thing. Her submission is bought. She's allowed to have that preference, but the issue is that all these different women are going to emulate. They're going to think that that's the mindset that they need to have. When one, they're not even on her level. Two, is she even on the level that she thinks she's on? I mean, these are questions that just need answers. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I am JayyReddUnfiltered, and I am signing out. Yeah, we bring back the salute.